Hey there guys, and welcome back to another reaction video. Yeah, I'm mainly recording this because there are a few things that I want to do, but I don't have a lot of time for that. If I make like a normal video, or I still want to do those things today, so I don't have a lot of time to make those, or to make the actual intended video, which was the next part for Lucy's Got Problems, but you know. Also, it's way too hot here right now to sit here and read something like that. And well, anyway, let's press play and see what's gonna happen, shall we? Because today we are reacting to the spooky reasons predators are hooked on hunting various species. Why not? I mean, it's the frickin' predator. Who
Why does
wouldn't
a
like
species
it?
so technologically advanced strive to become apex hunters looking for prey in jungles and hot summers? Why can't they just sit at home and chill? Well,
I mean,
that's the thing about
summer,
predators. Their entire
a lot of
life
people
and
like it.
society revolves around the
hunt.
While humans see technology as the end itself, the predators see technology as a means to that end. But there are far more significant reasons why predators are
Also, I like the narrator's
hunters.
accent.
And in this video, we'll dive into all 6 reasons. From their ancient history
There are
and
only
religious
6?
practice to their real-life goals and aspirations, we've got it all covered. Let's begin, shall we? Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. 1. Hunting is their ancient culture and religious practice. So, we recently released a video on Kail, the alpha predator or the first ever predator, who changed the dynamics of how this ancient species functioned and how they became what they are now. Well, I'll leave a link to that video in the description for you to check out. So, I'll just give you a brief history here to understand how hunting became an integral part of the predator culture and religion. So, hundreds of thousands of years ago, there was a species of animalistic and reptilian beings called the Hishkuten. They lived peacefully on their planet, but life changed for them when a parasitic race of highly advanced insectoids ravaged the Hishkuten planet in search of natural resources. This hostile race was called Amengi. The Amengi settled on a new planet, exploiting it in every possible manner. They even used the Hishkuten for food and as a source of entertainment, pitting the strong Hish against each other in gladiatorial fights. Eventually, the Amengi messed up with the Hish DNA to make them stronger and more lethal. This was done to increase the thrill of the hunting games. There reached a point where the Amengi became lax due to corruption and luxury. Taking advantage of this, an albino Hishkuten named Kail led a rebellion against the insectoid masters. The Hish had become sapient by now and formed a truly formidable force that crushed the Amengi. Kail hunted innumerable Amengi, and finally, he went to the carcass of the strongest Amengi he had killed, only to strip the Amengi's body of its skull and spine. He held it in the air and growled, as if Kail was showing off his trophy after winning a bout. He then went on to keep the Amengi's spine and skull as a trophy, and the rest of the Hishkuten followed. This is how hunting and taking trophies became a part of the predator culture at the beginning of their time, and they have ensured that their culture thrives, no matter the odds. But some say that this is semi-canonical, which I cannot disagree with. So let's explore a few more reasons why predators get off by hunting.
They enjoy
it's
it.
their ritual and way of life. So, going by the above origin story of the predators,
They get off on it.
hunters borrowed the technology of their former masters to become a technologically advanced race. But even if you don't discard the how, there's no doubt that they are extremely advanced, at least way more advanced than us humans. I mean, just look at the fact that they can travel across the galaxy, and that they've been doing it for tens of thousands of years, probably millions. So why does such an advanced race feel the need to hunt in a fashion that feels a bit primitive? Even their advanced weapons, like the combi stick and that awesome disc, feel traditional and tribal.
Well, I like
aesthetic.
their wrist gauntlets
predators
though,
have made
or
it their
wrist
way
plates
of
though.
life to hunt. You could say it's not just their hobby or passion, but something that they do as if it was their day job. Like humans go to work and socialize and have a family, the predators hunt. If humans were social animals, predators are hunting animals. We usually consider coming of age as turning 18 or moving out, or in some cultures, coming of age is when one reaches a marriageable age. However, the
Or when you have
predators come of
sex.
age and become adults only after they prove themselves worthy of hunting and carrying forward their way of life. They even go on ritualistic hunts to get the tag of an adult, and only after that is a predator allowed to mate. The ladies won't settle for anything lesser. So, you see, everything that
Their
happens
species
in a
has
predator's
ladies.
social life is in one way or another dependent on hunting. Without the hunt,
I mean,
there
there's
is
a big
no
mama
predator.
in the comics.
3. Testing their own metal. Why are we always trying to innovate? Why are there so many versions of Windows, and why is Apple bringing out the iPhone 15? The same goes in every field, be it medicine or weapons. Well, every sapient species struggles to innovate and improve, and the same goes for the predators. They wish to improve themselves at all times, and want to push their own boundaries when it comes to physical prowess. Since their life revolves around the thrill and honor of the hunt, they go on looking for better and worthier prey that has the tools and skills to kill them. I mean, you don't go on a jungle safari to hunt rabbits, right? You'd go for the big game. Likewise, predators hunt the strongest of prey from different planets to test themselves, and in the process, improve their skills. I recently covered a 5-issue Marvel comic on predators, which feels like the spiritual sequel of the 2010 movie Predators. In the comic, we get to see another set of highly skilled soldiers who were abducted
Alright.
from various parts of the world and from various different time periods. They were all taken to the game preserve planet, where there were several other monstrous species from other planets, all serving as a game for the predators. So yeah, our xenomorph killers are basically just trying to improve their hunting skills, which is probably their version of interpersonal skills. 4. Improving their own technology and pushing their boundaries. I mentioned earlier how the predators sought to improve themselves at all times, and wanted to push their own boundaries. Well, it's not limited to their personal boundaries. The
Also
2018
genetics.
movie proved that these aliens had started splicing their DNA with the DNA of other species, in order to become more formidable and deadlier. Apart from this, they probably even go from town to town, planet to planet, looking at technology and borrowing any piece of tech that they think would help them improve their hunting. There are several comics in which predators have made use of another race's tech. In fact, in Predator Fire and Stone, a predator named Ahab killed several people just to get his hands on an engineer weapon. The story also featured a battle between Ahab and an engineer, putting to rest the debate about who would win in a battle between a predator and an engineer. Well,
A
of
predator.
course, we made a video on it, and I'll leave a second link in the description. 5. Why do they hunt xenomorphs? Well, predators
Ultimate
consider
prey.
xenomorphs to be their arch enemies. Why it is so is a topic for another video, but for now, let's just say that a young blood predator has to kill a xenomorph and mark his head with xenomorph blood to pass the coming of age rite. This is also called the blooding ritual. It is what turns a young blood predator into an adult who can go on hunting more and more diverse creatures from other worlds. 6. Why do they want humans? Predators' inclination to hunt humans is a concept that was vividly explored in Dark Horse Comics' Aliens vs. Predator series, leading to a crossover film that, in my opinion, is criminally underrated. In the comic's prelude, depicted in issue number 0, a conversation aboard a space mining vessel deals with humanity's relationship with technology and how these predators fit into this equation. The underlying suggestion is that predators epitomize a balance between tech advancement and primal instinct, an ideal that humans could aspire to. While possessing advanced technology, the predators aren't reliant on it for their existence. They use both futuristic and primal methods to address conflicts, employing feats of strength alongside their sophisticated weaponry. The comic's premise implies that predators hunt humans as a means to reaffirm their connection to their primal roots. They engage with humans not just as prey, but as a test of their prowess and an opportunity to prove they haven't become overly dependent on their technology. Even when in a dominant position, predators allow humans to arm themselves and refrain from killing them when they are unarmed, as the essence of the hunt lies in the challenge of a worthy adversary. Throughout the film series, predators are often portrayed engaging humans in hand-to-hand combat, foregoing their advanced weaponry. This underscores their desire to demonstrate their physical strength and combat prowess, regardless of their technological advancements. This tendency often becomes their downfall, usually because of their overconfidence in their own abilities. A notable instance of this dynamic is seen in the film Prey, where the feral predator changes his methods in response to the weapons used against him. When humans use traps and projectile weapons, the predator counters with similar tactics that remain more in line with its primitive skills. However, when facing animals, the predator predominantly relies on its wrist blades and raw strength, as it recognizes the lack of challenge in dispatching prey from a distance. Marvelous verdict. So yeah, predators are intensely driven by their obsession with hunting, rooted in a blend of cultural values, fascination with intelligent prey, personal challenge, and a quest to test their prowess. At the core of their behavior lies a cultural tradition that reveres hunting as a means of showcasing individual prowess and combat skill. This cultural aspect is intertwined with their technologically advanced
They're not
capabilities
wrong.
and contrasts intriguingly with their primal instincts. Their distinct interest in hunting humans is fueled by the unique qualities of humanity, such as intelligence and the use of weapons. The evolution of human societies and technology captivates them, drawing them into confrontations with adversaries who can
Honestly, I
actively
love
resist.
those
And
movies
if
as
you like our
well,
content,
like the
don't forget
Alien
to leave a
and
like and
Predator
subscribe to
movies.
us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe.
Yeah, I actually really like those movies. They're, in my opinion, pretty good. I actually prefer like the second Alien movie because honestly, the xenomorphs are very featured in that, and the fact that they technically revisit LV-295. I think the actual code for that planet was. But yeah, I just love that movie the most. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We probably know a little bit more about the Predator, or why they like to hunt. Honestly, I just thought they got off on it. Nah, but jokes aside, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream of whatever I'll be making or streaming. So yeah, bye.